The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent.
Hello. Howdy. Hey there, friends. Feeds. People in between. What the F is up? What is up, my friends?
Wait, is this your language disclaimer or
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot that. Hey, fun fact, there's language in here that may or may not be suitable for different audiences. So if you're uncomfortable with hearing things that could make you uncomfortable,
get the out of here.
You can suck it.
Suck all the out of the ass. And
You have blessed by Lord MRF. Now off, boy. Now continue the show.
okay. 3, 2. And howdy to you and you and you.
hello.
And me and all the friends and all the fiends stuck in between.
What are they doing in between?
They're living their best life.
I don't know.
Oopsies.
They need to pick a side.
I hope they are.
Yeah. Do you hope so?
Yeah, I hope so.
I mean, don't we all?
No, I
Not
think they
necessarily.
need to pick a
No.
side.
Not
They need to
necessarily.
either be in or between, not in
Figure it
and
out.
between.
Yeah, figure it out, goddamn it.
Or a
Sometimes
friend
tell
or a
me.
fiend.
Right.
But I mean, fiends are friends, kind
Yes.
of, sometimes.
Depends on the fiend.
Yes.
I mean, but we're fiends.
Not
Yeah, but
anymore,
we're
baby.
fiending for friendship.
We're literally, fiends for friendship.
That sounds corny. I don't want to be associated with that.
Fiends.
Like,
Too
FL
late,
Bell.
buddy. Here you are. So anyways, oh shit, that looked like it hurt.
When I
I
fell
can't pay
from
attention
heaven.
to this. So anyways, here we are with another episode. Back again, tell a friend of friend. And, it's been an interesting year so far, I would say. I do remember at the beginning of the year, there was like all this talk about, especially after Cat Williams did this whole thing, like it's going to be the year of truth. Okay. The year of truth telling. And there's been a lot of really interesting things coming out on the internet. We're just barely in first quarter.
What do you mean?
We're almost at the end of
halfway
quarter.
through March.
We're at the end of first quarter.
Time is accelerating at a scary pace. We're all going to die soon. The sun death is coming.
I can't fucking wait.
Oh?
Ugh.
I mean, things are definitely happening at an interesting pace. Just a lot of really strange things. Strange
What
and
you mean?
interesting things.
What you mean? You said that like 5 times, but you haven't explained what you mean. What interesting things are happening?
She's trying to
What?
prophesize.
What are these truths?
What are
What are
these
these truths
truths?
that you heard? Other
Sooth,
than the Cat Williams
say
thing?
them, Soother.
Wow.
You said they were interested.
You said
Yeah,
it.
I wanna
What are
know.
they? What are? What is it?
Whoa, wait. I was just talking in general, first of all.
And then this became an episode of The Truth with Space Boy Dandy.
Definitely not that. But there have
The
been...
truth is out there.
I don't know. There's just been some weirdo things happening, in my opinion. One of those things recently is definitely whatever's going on with Ryan Garcia, a fighter. He, over the last couple of weeks, has been online saying some very interesting things in regards to these elites. You know, there's always this they, the big fucking they.
Is he talking about the shadow cabals?
You talking about Bohemian Grove?
He talking about the Bohemian Grove. He talking about the people who be doing the things, and you know how they were doing things to the children's, and they made him watch, and he wasn't into it, and then all of a sudden there was this weird post on his Instagram page. I think I took a screenshot of it. Very strange. It's giving. You don't know if it's a manic episode type of deal, or if this is actually someone who is trying to get some sort of message across. It's very weird.
You sure he ain't schizophrenic?
I'm not. That's what I just said. So there was a post from about 5 days ago. And it literally says, this was posted to his Instagram. We got him, boys. Ryan Garcia, R.I.P. bitch. We told you we were coming. Ha 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 ba ba. It's all kind of jumbled together. And then there's all these random letters put together. XD, SNA, ZD. Just random shit. And the caption of it says, the death of Ryan Garcia, Bill Haney was right on that one. No, really. Baphomet. This is why you don't mess with us at the top, bitch ass. And so it's giving, could this be an episode, right? I don't know. But there's also he's not the only person who has made these sort of claims. So even if he was having an episode, I think that there is validity to take a pause and be what could be happening behind closed doors? Because again, it's not just him that said stuff like this. And a lot of people who do say stuff like this do end up getting labeled as crazy or whatever the case may be. But we're not in the positions that they're in. We're not privy to the places that they are. So I don't know what these people have seen. I don't know what could possibly be going on. There's also, but I just wish him the best, honestly, because then he also had another video that then came out, and it was just very strange, and he's very, very obviously just reading off of something, saying how he's not going to speak on any other topics going forward that don't have to do with his fight coming up or boxing or sports or whatever the case. And it's just it's giving bad vibes. I don't understand what's happening. But then also, I don't know if you guys have heard, there's this documentary coming out on HBO called Quiet on Set, and this is supposed to be different people who grew up child stars who grew up I guess in the Nickelodeon sphere or whatever, and their experiences with, because it kind of started a few years ago with Jeanette McCurdy coming out and not her little book, but her book.
Who the fuck is that?
She was on iCarly.
Oh, okay.
The one about I'm glad my mom is dead.
Yes. I'm glad my mom is dead, because basically her mom fucking put her in this position to be groomed and exploited by fucking creeps, all for the name of getting fame and being on TV or whatever the fuck. So started a few years ago with that, and then just slowly there's been other child stars coming out about things. There is Alice Stone. I think she had a little series. It was a small, limited series, but it was a podcast, and it was called Dear Hollywood. And she talked about what she called the toddler to train wreck pipeline that happens with these child stars. But anyway, so this documentary coming out called Quiet on Set is supposed to like delve even more into that, and it's going to be coming out soon. And Drake Bell apparently is the main, well, I don't want to say he's the main, but he is a big part of that, the conversation that they're going to be having with this documentary, because he directly was someone diddled.
He got butt poked?
I don't know what type of poked he got, but he was diddled as a child.
I have a question.
And to keep, like, apparently, and I don't know this from this show, but this is what people were saying in the comments, that this happened to him back from the Amanda show, and a part of keeping him quiet was Drake and Josh. I don't know. I'm interested to hear what he has to say. How much money did he get
from Drake and Josh, though? Cause,
probably a lot. I mean, Drake and Josh was a big fucking show, bro.
He's gonna pay me to suck my dick?
I have a question.
Yes.
Drake from Drake and Josh, didn't he, wasn't he accused of also talking to underage girls not too long ago?
I do believe that that is the case, yes.
Yeah, it's the cycle of victimhood.
So tragic.
Yeah.
And that is like a nuanced conversation to have, you know, like people who were victimized into victimizing other people. Like hurt people.
I don't like it, and here's why. Because those people, those little kids that were victimized and knew how terrible it was, and this bitch hates her mom and is glad she's dead for what happened, why would you then go back and do that to another kid if you know how bad it is?
Well, I don't know with Drake Bell what exactly the things were with him. Like, I mean, was he talking to little kids?
He was talking to 15, maybe 13 to 16-year-old girls, and he was in his 30s. This happened not very long ago. He was just caught talking to underage girls, so he needs to be a part of the goddamn lawsuit.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
no,
crazy.
It is
if they're
crazy.
Making him the poster boy. Like, pick somebody else. I'd be like, that's not the right guy.
That's the wrong person to put. That's wrong
what the fuck are you doing?
But again, I think that it is an interesting choice, because it then opens up again this conversation of like, is this shit like, does it become a cycle? Does it become a perpetualized thing? But like, oh, this happened. And I mean, at the end of the day, when you're an adult, you need to take responsibility for your actions. Like, I understand that whatever may have happened to you was terrible. So like, I've had things happen to me that, you know, have definitely affected me, but I've had to make a decision that I'm not going to allow that to determine what I do, you know, or how I like go forward. So, you know, there's definitely also that layer of like, you can't be a victim forever and use that as an excuse for your actions. However, I try to have understanding for people who may genuinely have just made mistakes based off of a lack of, I guess, self-awareness, or a lack of, but there's only a limit to that. There's a limit to it. You know what I mean?
You gotta have morals and values, and you can't be letting that shit. You can't be. I mean, it's terrible what happened to you, but then don't do that to another. Why do that to another being? That doesn't make sense. You don't get a fucking excuse.
Well, I think that the problem is that people don't realize that what they're doing is wrong.
Bro, take your ass to a fucking therapist and get somebody to talk that trauma out of you, because you're just, you know, that's stupid. But you don't get to do the same thing that somebody did to you just because it happened to you and make somebody else's life.
Well,
I agree.
And they have money.
Yeah, nah.
I agree.
Because it's not like you a jit doing it to, even though it's still wrong.
Right.
It's not like you a jit who did it to another jit because it happened to you. You a whole fucking adult. Get off that shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, after a certain point, you do need to like have a level of self-awareness and take responsibility for whatever actions you're taking. But I do also understand, like, you know, it's not a simple issue per se when it comes to that. But Anyway, so that's what I was just talking about. Like, you know, there's a lot of exposés, and I'm interested to see like where it keeps going from here. I don't know if y'all heard about this. Also, I'm just throwing it out here. We'll see what happens. I hope I'm wrong. But in April, we may or may not have a shutdown. May or may not.
What kind of shutdown?
Digital.
Uh-oh.
Awesome.
What kind of digital shutdown?
Well,
like
see,
the moon coming down?
Digital, like there's no internet what?
From the sun? Is it the sun gonna kill us?
Well, there is an eclipse coming for sure, but I don't think that's going to be the cause. I think that they're going to say that's a cause, some sort of solar flare, whatever. But I also think that, I don't know if y'all remember this, about 3 weeks ago, there was the random thing with the cell phones. A bunch of people's cell phones went out.
Stopped working, yep.
For
AT&T.
Working. Yeah. Again, I mean, that could have also been, I am wearing my tinfoil hat right now. Yes, I am. It could have been an attack.
I'm so tired of y'all niggas.
I don't know.
So tired of y'all niggas.
Kind of makes sense.
But it also could have been a prep for just to see
niggas.
how we're going to act in April when they do it for realsies.
So why do you think April's the time? What's made you think April is it?
Specifically because I think it's close to when the COVID stuff really started happening, but not quite at the same timeline, because that was really a March thing of 2020. And then also that is when we are supposed to have that eclipse coming. There's an eclipse that is going to be passing through America in this like kind of diagonal fashion. Yeah. So I mean, but what I hope is that I'm just sitting here silly in my tinfoil hat. But you know, time will tell.
Where did you hear this? Supposedly,
time will tell.
Where did you hear this information from? Where did you see this information?
Time will tell.
That answers my question. Where did you see this information?
Yeah, will time tell?
Where did you see this supposed?
I need the lab data.
April is going to be an internet shutdown, a digital shutdown.
I said I didn't say that was certain information.
No,
I said these are my random speculations.
Yes, you did. You're not going to backtrack now. You said no. Where'd you get this information from? Where'd you get this? Tell me.
We need the lab data.
I got this information from my brain.
Foolishness. Pure foolishness.
Now, I'm not going to lie. Have I seen things that have propagated this also to me?
She's being proposited.
Perhaps. But like, because there was that movie which I still haven't watched, and you know, I'm gonna go ahead and watch that shit. I will watch it.
You're basing this off of a movie.
Are you talking about that fucking? Are you talking about that fucking Obama the movie? That fucking Obama produced movie.
The one with the Teslas go crazy.
It's that shit. Literally. Listen, I'm off. I love a good conspiracy theory, but at a certain point, some shit is just too goofy. Bro.
Okay, and then listen. I really do. I hope I'm wrong. We all hope I'm wrong.
But
okay,
I really don't give a shit.
Was there another?
I can go without the internet.
I can go without it too, but I feel like it's just gonna cause chaos.
The power gonna go out, or just the internet?
That's an excellent question. I think that some people, the power might go out. I don't think it'll be a across the board thing.
Well, hopefully it'll be like the phone thing that happened the other week.
Right. Only some people.
And yeah, only the broke bitches with terrible service lose their power.
I was all on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, I was good too.
No, I was the fucking Instagram went down, but that's because fucking Meta's trash. So Facebook and Instagram fucked up.
That's fine. Everything's fine.
What you mean? Yeah, of course. It's the same as always.
Yeah.
Imagine being able to go camping really good now, coming up soon in April.
I'm already prepared.
I mean, and then are you guys ready for the alleged election? I think it's an alleged election because I don't think
rematch of the century.
I don't think our fucking votes matter.
A rematch of the century-year-old fucking men.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. Why can't we pick other people?
You don't get to pick. There is no picking. What are you talking about?
Just the illusion of.
Yeah. What are you talking about? Literally nobody wants either of these people.
So do you guys have a prediction though?
I don't.
Trump gonna take it.
I don't give a shit about either one.
No, it's not if you give a shit. I think. Do you have a prediction?
I'm going out to the woods after anyway.
Okay, but where does your prediction?
I don't have a prediction. I haven't been watching what was going on. I really don't.
You think either way?
I prefer not to put my energy into it.
Fair.
Or to thinking about it. Because it's stupid.
I respect that.
Because it doesn't matter who the president is. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want to do.
They're going to do whatever the fuck they want to do. We're going to do whatever the fuck we want to do.
Yeah.
Some of us are. A lot of us are just fucking stupid. They're going to do what other motherfuckers tell us to do.
That's true, too.
But you probably not listening to this show. So...
No, there's some sheeple out there.
There are probably some sheep motherfuckers listening
there's
to this show.
Sheeple out
you
there.
Probably getting ready to fucking snitch. You probably got an interesting looking nose.
Wouldn't that be crazy if someone listened to our show for the sheer purpose of like trying to snitch?
hint, hint. I wouldn't be surprised.
Like someone's just like fucking logging our shit, just like a pile of fucking.
If they're not, I'd be insulted. God damn it!
Right, we are not doing well enough.
If our shit's not being logged, we're not doing enough. We're not doing enough. We need to amp it up.
They're gonna have some shit to come after today because I'm going to war and Bailey's going to war with the government.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to war.
Heard it here first, folks.
I'm gonna make these people's lives a living hell. I'm not gonna hurt anybody, just emotionally. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet.
Speaking of emotionally hurt, apparently, I've never seen this show. I've only seen this show in like clips.
Okay.
It's that fucking dumbass, and it's honestly not even clips. Well, yeah, it's clips. The only reason I know about it is because you keep fucking bringing it up.
Who,
that
me?
damn Love Is Blind show.
Ah, yes.
So apparently,
yes.
some females are just now realizing that men also have something that's an equivalent of the friend zone. It's the fuck zone. That's for those females that you never have a chance to ever be in a relationship with me. You just did it be fucked. And that's it.
I'm gonna bone you down.
So there's some girls that you keep just to get your meat sucked. There's some that you keep to do the nasty shit to. You know what I'm saying? You can be real good friends, real cool. You can be my nigga. But you not gonna be my lady. It's not happening.
Right?
It's not happening.
Too many times seen some slop on her chin.
It's not gonna happen.
And that's wild because like,
but you can friend zone niggas and that's not wild.
No,
Preach,
I don't
king,
think
preach.
I don't think that that's a equal. I don't think that's an equal comparison because when you friend zone a guy, first of all,
it's more disrespectful in all honesty to be friend zoned.
Is it though?
Yeah,
I think
it's more disrespectful for you as a man because you haven't caught on to the fact that she don't fuck with you.
Yeah, I was gonna say because like.
Well, that's just your goofy ass fault if you don't catch on that like you're not it. Like that's not her fault.
If
you're no.
Excuse me. Wouldn't it also be that bitch's fault that she's just coming to get dick down and realizes it's not gonna be doesn't realize it's not gonna be a relationship?
There you go.
No.
Why?
Yeah.
And yet she walked into the trap anyway.
Yes, please explain. Please explain how is it not the same?
It's not the same.
How?
Because it's just not like okay.
He confused whatever conversations and their bond as like a intimate thing, and you confused the fact that you was getting poked.
No, because here's the thing. I feel like if you and this is this isn't 100%, right? Like this is just generalization. But when you friend zone a guy, it's because yes, he's nice to you. Yes, you know, you guys get along, but there's never been that outward, like, oh, I'm into you, I want to be with you. Usually those guys don't actually express that. So then they just end up getting filed in friend zone. Like, okay, like he must not really be into me, whatever. Now, yes, of course, there are those instances where you do know he's into you and you just simply are not into him in that same way. And you continue being friends, which that's a different thing. I'm not talking about that thing. I'm talking about the first thing. Okay. So usually it's that, like, you don't necessarily know that. And, you know, so just you whatever. But more than likely, if that guy that was in the friend zone tried to be out of the friend zone, I think he has a 45% chance.
You couldn't even say that with a straight
You laughing.
nothing.
You immediately started laughing.
He's got like a 45.
You got like maybe like a 5% chance at
If
that.
and
that's
maybe he
big
hits the
No,
lottery.
I didn't mean to laugh. I was
He gets a dick extension.
As she continues to
something.
laugh more.
no,
See?
no.
Can he keep straight face with it?
Where are you pulling
No.
these numbers from?
No, I'm serious. I'm being serious. Okay. He has at least a 40 to 45% chance of probably like getting out of there. But and also there's no skin in the game here. Being a decent person to someone, being a friend to someone, honestly is the first step of like even dating them. Like if you can't be a friend, then you know, what are we talking about? But on the other side, you're talking about men are just like, oh, I only see her as something to bang, but I could never be in a relationship with this person. I only want to have sexual relations, not real relations.
And maybe he knocks her up.
And that's terrible for everybody.
And then they fall in love.
Oh
And then
my-
they fall in love.
Oh my God. So when I was donating plasma or whatever, this guy was sitting next to me one day, and the girl up there that works was talking, and he was saying how he's got a lesbian friend who's like been acting like a boy since they were 12, but has been friends with her, and then he was having sex with her, and he got her pregnant.
Oh no.
Oh shit.
So how does all that work
He
out?
was talking about how he
sloppy.
just had a baby. Like he was telling the lady that works there, he's like, well, I just had a baby, and then he was talking about how he didn't know about it and stuff. So he had to break down the story, and apparently he was bringing out his female friend that's been transitioning it. I don't know if they were transitioning into a boy, but has been acting like a dude since high school.
And he was just plugging it in.
Well, he said that she used to like him like in elementary school, like she's liked him since they were 8. He friend zoned her for a long time, and then just decided to have sex with her, I guess, when they got older, and she got pregnant, and then
You look like a dude now. You want to fuck?
she got pregnant, and then didn't tell him about the baby until it came out because the baby had some type of complications or some shit, some type of heart complications.
Oh no.
So that's when the lesbian told him that it was his baby.
Damn.
That's
devastating.
wild. God damn.
Bruh.
That's some shit right there, boy.
I hear some of the craziest shit up there.
Wow.
Friend zoning is just as bad.
Friend zoning, I
When
think,
you're a
is
girl,
not
you
just
get
as bad. I
attention.
think fuck zoning is worse.
I don't know about the 45% number that you pulled out about dudes having
That
a
is
chance.
the worst number.
Because you laid out a very specific friend zone thing. There's the friends that you like, you see yourself with it, that has a chance if they said something like you said. And then there's the majority of them, like the 80% of them, who are either ugly or creepy, or they got stink breath. or
Wait, you
something.
wouldn't be friends with them if they were ugly and creepy.
Yeah, you might be. Maybe they pay for things. Maybe they take you out. Maybe they compliment you. Maybe you like the attention you get from it, but you're never gonna fucking date this guy ever.
You think we don't know game? We
You're
know the
gonna
game.
come over and fucking smoke
Yep.
up all the goddamn weed
We know
and hang
game.
out with them.
I don't
And
think
then-
that you could, just someone who's blatantly ugly and creepy.
Nah, I've seen too many chicks with them. Look, come on now. You see it every damn day. Especially nowadays with this shit. All them ugly ass niggas with these chicks.
Some chicks
Actually,
some chicks just need to
yeah.
eat.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to get a meal.
Sometimes they're just trying to get that McDouble.
But you know you're never, ever gonna get with this motherfucker. Not ever. And you were just using this. You're using this person
okay,
for
but
attention.
at least he doesn't have to like. I feel like
nobody's being forced to have sex.
No, well, people get coerced.
A lot of those chicks know that they're
because they were a horse, and
they are the horse.
There's only one way to deal with that. So take
No.
the glue factory.
Nobody's being coerced. Like y'all have literally once again, y'all are confusing it. Now again, it's y'all are confusing the sex as him actually wanting to be in that a romantic relationship with you.
Yeah, just
because that's
you're
usually how
having sex.
girls take it, though. Like, because why would you, like?
Because dudes compartmentalize shit differently.
Well, yes, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like,
because sex feels good, and he wants to have it. Or what? What do you mean? Why? What?
okay, so
What is this
again,
question?
so no, but I'm saying, so fuck zoning somebody versus friend zoning them is definitely worse.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Because
it is
the same way the girl goes out and gets the dinners and whatever attention and shit that she wants, the guy gets the attention that he wants, which is sex. And then also, I don't want to be with you because it is never gonna happen. But I'm gonna take advantage of what you want that I can get from you.
Because you
It's
also
the exact same thing.
because they also enjoy banging it. If not, they wouldn't. Come on now,
Right? They wouldn't be there.
Right.
They were there for a common purpose.
But they might be there thinking that the banging is going to lead to, you know, like similar to the guys who get friend zoned. They might be like, oh, me being her friend, she will see that I'm a great guy.
But again,
and those
it's
keep running.
never,
They should just keep
never,
running that track.
It's never gonna happen. Never gonna happen.
So it's bad. It's bad either way.
It's bad either way.
I think one's worse than the other, but
I think that because some women overvalue their vaginas, thinking that's going to get them in a relationship when they know that it's not, and the guy will tell them that it's not. That's a problem that is on them. Like nobody told you to think that.
Damn, I didn't even think of it.
What did you? Why would you think that
well,
it would
yeah,
make a relationship happen?
well, because a lot of people see their parts as transactional. Not just like monetarily wise, but just in general, you know, like I do this to get that.
Yeah, the transaction is the equal pleasure though, right? Because you're both doing it. So
No, I'm saying in these like in these instances, it would be I'm doing this because I want to let this person know that I like you're trying to get a relationship out of it.
Who's trying to get a relationship out of it?
The girls who are being fuck zoned.
Okay, but a lot of them are being told that we're not going to be in a relationship.
Are they?
Yes.
I feel
No,
like they
no.
Okay,
Because you guys are lying. A lot of men play games.
Let me say this. Obviously, a lot of times you do that shit where you gonna be passive aggressive with the shit, and you're not gonna directly tell the bitch that you.
That's what I'm saying, because you're not trying to not be able to
you're not
to
trying
bang.
you're not trying to fuck up unless you got.
So you're not gonna just
multiple.
outwardly be like, yeah, no, I only want to fuck you. Like, I mean, yes, there's some girls that might be okay with that, but I think generally,
there are plenty of them. And then another thing is the girls will know that they're the side chick, but they'll think they're, like you said, their vagina is gonna win the guy over, and he's gonna leave his woman for her because she thinks she's the better woman. But that's
yikes.
over evaluation on yourself, woman. You ain't
I
got it.
think
You ain't got
that
it
whole
like that.
thing of like just the delulu of like, oh, anybody who's a side person, which I don't necessarily think that men think this way. I feel like men who are side men are very comfortable in the side position. But there's women who are, you know, side chicks who think that, I don't know what the fuck they think.
That's exactly.
I really don't.
But whatever they think, that's on them. Ain't nobody tell them to think like that. Usually, sometimes they get lied to. I'm not gonna act like women don't get lied to about
Women
stuff.
definitely get lied
They're
to.
definitely gonna lie.
But at the end of the day, women's intuition, y'all know what the fuck is going on, bro. You guys know what's going on. Y'all don't like to admit it, but you know what's going on.
Yeah.
Some women will deny they're getting cheated on until the girl comes and try to whoop her ass or something, and then they might still not believe it. They might still act like they don't want to believe it. They might still let a motherfucker lie to her. And they're like, no, baby.
That's like, again, like that, bringing up that TikTok lady again, like when she was talking about how she was married, she ended up marrying a pathological liar, but like half the time she fucking knew this man was lying. Like, you just know this man's lying.
So that story about, I haven't seen the TikTok series, of course, because I don't have 52 hours of my life to waste on it.
Nobody got time for that, bro.
But that story was on the Breakfast Club, and and Charlamagne the God was like, "Oh, well, that sounds like big back behavior." And then all these
not big back behavior.
He said, but he had not seen the lady or anything. He just heard the story, like reported. It was a reported story, so he just heard the story. But he said that sounds like big back behavior. And then all these bitches and dudes, half dudes, T.H. Madison, whatever, got mad talking about, oh, well, I'm a big back. And he's talking about big backs. No, he was talking about one specific big back woman who he didn't know had a big back. First of all, he didn't call her big back. He said that's big back behavior, what she did. And all these people got upset and had to jump their big back ass into what the fuck was going on.
Speaking of big back
Can
behavior,
we wait? Why did we start calling people big backs?
They got big ass backs. What are you talking about?
A fat motherfucker.
Call it like you see it.
And speaking of which, and I'm glad you brought this wild because it does still tie to it. It brings, it's also okay. So, and this is why you know women fucking problematic. So Jess, your little buddy Jess Hilarious, right? She a terrible fucking person. Cause I know she on Breakfast Club now since Angela Yee not on there.
Yeah.
So apparently, your little favorite comedian on Personal Wild Now, what's his name? Chico Bean, little bald nigga. You know what I'm talking about. So this Just Hilarious was literally dogging on this nigga because he wouldn't cheat on his chick with her. Like she was trying to call him a fuck nigga because he ain't want to do the shit with her.
Yeah, he came on for the interview and she was giving him attitude and shit.
She was giving him a legit attitude because he ain't want to be involved. Actually, it wasn't him cheating on his girl. It would be him cheating on her.
She had a man.
Her husband.
She had a man at the time.
Yes,
and she was trying to get with Chico, and he's like, "I'm not gonna go out with you. You got a man or whatever." And then she said, I waited a week and acted like I was sad and told him I broke up with my boyfriend, and then was like, "What's up now? I'm single." He's like, you didn't break up with your boyfriend, so he didn't give her the time of day, and she got upset about it.
Fucking weird as hell.
And she already
I'm
mad about this shit.
That's
still trying to play
weird
this man.
fucking behavior. What?
Yeah.
No, that's actually fucking weird, bro.
Like this is insane.
What?
Insane.
They told the story on the radio. They were going back and forth.
They were going back and forth.
Interview. Just crazy. And she's like, yeah, he was just really
She's
cool. She's
mad
and stuff.
because he had normal morals.
Yeah.
And was like, no, you're with someone. I don't think that I want to engage in that. And she's fucking upset. And not only upset, but like exposing herself for being upset. Like, you're exposing the fact that you wanted to cheat on your dude.
Yeah, and she's pregnant right now.
Oh my God.
Oof.
She's literally pregnant with a guy right now on the show arguing about
about
this dude who
someone who wasn't trying to fuck you.
Right. Because you had a man.
Just hilarious. Ain't shit.
That's sloppy. Okay. That's sloppy as hell. Well, hope she does better.
Doubt it. She's waiting for that baby to pop out. She can cheat on her man right now with somebody.
That man, I hope you know what he signed up for.
He probably does. He's probably got a camera somewhere. He's watching it.
Oh my gosh, that's
Superman
something.
outfit.
Okay. Anyways,
What you pointing at me for?
They can't see the pointing.
They can't see the pointing, but she's aggressively pointing.
did you have something you were gonna say?
Oh,
Also,
yes. Now, I know some people like, oh man, you know about that, blah, blah, blah. Listen, I'm just going to say it. I have been thoroughly amazed these past 2 days with my discovery of finally figuring out what the fuck list crawlers was. It's like I knew Backpage never went the fuck away.
But where did it go?
It went.
It disappeared and nobody knew.
It's like
They changed the name of it, or it was the competition, bro. There's a million things out there. You know, if there's one website or something, there's 20 of them.
You know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you.
But it's like it's just insane actually seeing this shit because it's like it's just so out in the open. It's like goddamn. It's even wild when you see like little it being like no police. It's like what does this mean? Does this like keep the police from like
It's holy water for the cops.
It's like a vampire ritual to keep the police from coming.
Yeah, you've sprinkled it down. You've said no homo. They can't get you now.
That's weird.
People don't understand what I meant by. Well, y'all niggas should be savvy, but for niggas that ain't savvy, it's basically
People should be savvy.
list crawlers is no. I'm saying for people who may not know what Backpage used to provide.
Okay. And
List crawlers is basically get you some muckers.
Sir, they're called escorts.
Escorts.
Yeah, they're rental property.
There's 2 things that are gonna happen for sure. Dudes are gonna pay for pussy, and bitches are gonna sell it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
They need websites for these things
Because they don't have marketable talents, and every woman has a pussy.
They gonna
And
sell
some
it.
guy out there wants to see it.
That's right. Lots of them, and they pay for it. Sometimes just feet. There's weirdos out there, so you never know.
it really
Armpits.
is crazy. Like, I think about sometimes, like, man, I could make money selling pictures of my feet, but I would feel so wrong,
Why?
I wouldn't. I might shave.
Right?
I might shave my bitches down and paint them up real nice.
I was going to say, if
Paint
anybody
'em up
wanted to
real
see my
nice.
fucking
Nice
hobbit
little
toes, if anybody wanted to see my hobbit toes in a fucking heartbeat, I'd throw some peanut butter on it. I'll step in the mud for you, whatever you want.
Oh
It ain't
my
nothing.
God.
Still got some cantaloupes.
It ain't nothing.
Cake. They like cake. They like when you step in cake.
Fucking A.
I would
better
just feel
believe it.
so like wrong. Like I could not
Nope.
You're
do
holding
it.
out on
And
productive
it's like,
income? Nah.
Go get
no,
me.
because I would just feel violated. Like you're over here.
Just jacking it.
Yeah, but you don't have to watch 'em.
vigorously.
You don't have to watch them jerk it to your feet. They're doing it on
No.
their own. You just send them the pictures, and then you get money, and then you're like, whatever.
You honestly,
You
you
don't
could
have to
probably
worry
just
about it.
forget about
Just
it as
don't.
soon as you hit the send button.
Absolutely.
I can't
Well,
forget
until the
about
payment
it.
comes in.
That's true. Could you
Well,
imagine
payment-
getting
the payment
screwed
needs
over
to
on
come.
some
Yeah, the
feet?
payment's got to come first, and then you can
Then
forget
you
about it.
can.
But I can't forget about it because then I'll be spending this money and I'll be like, damn,
This is my cum
What-
money.
this is a nasty motherfucker.
So what? This nasty motherfucker is paying me to see my feet. You're not even seeing the rest of my body, just my ankles down. You can have them. You can have them anytime.
Right?
I might go get a French tip tomorrow and start taking some feet pics to help pay for these fines over here.
I was going to say, if you see him coming in fancy
Boy gotta
footwear
do what a
next
boy
week,
gotta do.
Here I be bringing the bank.
Fiend feets.
Fiend feets, we selling them.
we'll make a calendar.
But
No.
you know what was really interesting about that fucking thing is like, even with hoeing, you still got racism.
Bruh.
Think about that.
Racism will never die.
Say people
wild
got,
that
people
is.
got
Hashtag
their preferences.
Forever alive.
Once again, I can't hate, bro. At that point, it's just straight market value. So, man, you pick and choose what you want. But it's kind of funny to see like white only,
And then
Caucasian. They never say white only. It's like Caucasian only, or it'll be like no AA, which means no African American.
or no thug.
Wait,
no,
could there
No
be
thug,
other-
only gentlemen.
Could there-
Gentlemen only.
Could there be other African types? African European? Could it be an AE?
no South Africa.
Any AEs?
Absolutely fucking not. Anybody
You know who they mean.
anybody after an AA is close to the African.
You know that you.
and they're not.
I'm saying AA is the African American is not an AE
You know what
or
they mean.
a
Don't make them break you down
what's
to
an
just
A? What's an
A.
AE?
African European.
There are no African Europeans.
The fuck there aren't. There's Africans that live over there that are born and raised over there. Like there's Africans born and raised over here.
He's European at that point.
So then why aren't we just American?
Because America's hella fucking racist.
And they just stick to Africa to be disrespectful.
No, because actually this is a thing. Just really pivoting. Just really quick. Like the people who actually come from Africa, like the people who come from Nigeria or Ghana or whatever the fuck, and they live over here, wouldn't those be African Americans? But
correct.
Like people who are like, you know, their fucking family's been in the damn States for the past, I don't know, 100 years, 200 years. Like, why are they not just Americans? Like
480 years.
Literally, like, so my dad, like, he's Jamaican, like literally from Jamaica, like came here. He came here as a teenager, but like from my mom's side, they fucking been here, bro. So like, why am I African American when I'm literally not? Like,
they need to remind you.
You know why? You know.
I know.
They need to remind you you're black and you're not one of us.
I'm not one. I'm literally from here, bro.
No,
you're not one of us.
You one of them African Americans.
You're one of those.
You one of them Africans.
Coming from the other side.
You came from someplace else.
I like actually.
We did too, but we got to point out that you did.
That's what, like.
Because just shut up, just follow the rule.
That's right. You need to remind you of where you came from, so you can know. We'll do it again.
We'll do it again.
We'll take your ass back across the ocean when we go.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bet.
But yeah, it's wild.
That is really funny to think that, like, even in the, I mean, it's not surprising, I guess. There's, you know,
the stereotype is, you know, you cheap, you might run out.
So as a prostitute, I can't deal with a black man because he's not going to pay me. I'm going to get trafficked, if anything. Never mind, I'm risking my life by doing this shit in the first place. Never mind the fact that there's, you know, God bless him.
I think it's the same thing in porn though. Like once the white porn star ladies start having sex with black dudes and stuff, it's like a different turn for their career.
They start getting
less money.
Yeah.
But I think it kind of flipped. I think it's kind of flipped now.
Is it?
I think it's done gone reverse because now the black dudes are in demand and the white guys aren't really wanted no more.
Because it's more fetishized now.
Yeah, it's a bigger fetish now.
You gotta love those fetishes.
So it's still kind of a lose-lose, but I guess now you
losing on the upside. Losing
on the upswing, I guess. You don't gotta be.
That is key, man.
Yeah, if you're gonna lose, you might as well bang all the bitches and make all the money from it. I like it.
You get to be in the cop watch pornos, getting fucked by the BBWA women in the cop uniforms. Like, it's so wild how racist that shit is when you really think about it.
It's actually very disturbing.
It's all in good fun. Somebody's laughing.
Is it fun?
Somebody's laughing.
Somebody's crying right out of their penis. That's what's happening.
There's a lot of tears coming out of everywhere.
Racist tears. Racist cum drops.
Oh man, but yeah, that's pretty little interesting. A can of worms open when I opened there. I was like, oh shit, this is very fucking interesting.
My favorite little tidbit about the website is that dudes will put their pictures on there with no fucks given about them.
That is also hilarious. Mm-hmm. The face is just there, bro.
Like there's no discretion.
None. Be phone number. Like it'd be like the location. It'd be like Kirkman. Especially like if you put it in the location where you're at. It'd be like available 24/7. Powers drop. Like goddamn. And then you start to see niggas that you may potentially see somebody that you fucking know in that bitch. It's like, wait, what the fuck? Like, you know what? I'm not surprised.
Did people forget that the internet can be used against you? Like, is that a thought that people have just removed from their brains? and thus they do goofy shit like that.
Hey,
Or
I'm not here to expose nobody, bro. You get it in how you live, man.
no, is prostitution, is it or is it not fucking illegal?
Depends on where you're at.
Because if it's illegal and you're willingly putting your face out here, like actively looking for it, then I don't understand.
Big fool energy.
No. Prostitution might be illegal, but it should be completely legal, because how is the government, are you going to tell me what I can and cannot do with my vagina? If I want to sell it.
Because they don't know how to tax you on it. That's why.
Well, I mean,
that's literally it.
That's exactly why they're not getting their fucking cut.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you're not selling pussy, and I can't get no money.
I ain't get no money off of that.
But morally, they can't tell you to give them money off of selling your own, coochie or peen. So
I'm sure they're working on it.
They're figuring it out. They are in the fucking meeting room at the drawing board, figuring out how do we also make money on this.
How do we get some monies on this?
Because that's really all it comes down to.
Oh, well, all you got to do is what chicks have been doing for a long time, and that's recording it and then just putting it online. And then it's not prostitution anymore, it's porn.
Which...
Just the exact same thing, but on film for some reason.
The old
but also
movies.
They can get their money from porn.
If you film it, now it's a
job.
Yeah.
Now it's taxable.
It's a job now. I can get paid off of it.
It's the same exact thing.
Get insurance.
Now.
Insurance
you
through
get
the
insurance.
company.
However, if it's not filmed, it doesn't count.
It doesn't count.
Isn't that fucking wild?
You go to jail.
You'll go to jail.
You'll go to jail.
You go straight to jail.
Straight to jail.
That is a wild loophole if you think about it. Like if the cops were to kick in the door, like, "Hey, this is a sting," it's like, no, this is a porn set.
Right.
We're actually filming right now.
You're interrupting. You're costing us money right now, bro. You're gonna have to get in this thing.
We're gonna sue you.
Oh man, you think that's worked before? You think about it, ever attempted that?
Probably.
Bro, if they were smart, they would. Just have a camera set up in the corner at all times, bro. Just have the biggest whorehouse with a camera, with cameras in the corner.
I mean, I'm sure there are people who do. So I think this probably has...
Officer, this is a production. This is not what you think it is.
A production.
This is a set.
Quiet on set.
This is the fuck house.
This scene does not call for handcuffs. Put those away.
These women are paid actresses. They have signed contracts.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I think we're done taking a trip to Yikes City.
You just hating.
We are getting off the Yikes bike now.
This is all very female positive. And
no,
100%.
This is the Fiends Hate Women Part 2.
These ladies are choosing to sell their vagina for money. They're getting sex and they're getting money. What is the problem?
And kind of on it, it's always the Fiends Hate Women,
right?
When we want to point out that women also be doing dumb shit.
I don't want to point it out. We just saying. I want to point out the freedom that these women have to do what they want with their vagina.
I'm just saying. I was just amazed how open it was on the internet. I thought you'd be a little bit more. A little bit harder to find it. Is all I'm saying.
We're done. I'm not. No more comments, questions, or concerns. We're done.
I didn't have to download no extra browsers or anything. Why are you hating? Stop being hating.
Why are you hating on the women?
You a communist.
Why are you hating on women's rights?
Commie.
Stop hating on women's rights.
You one of them commies.
Okay, shut the...
You one of them commies, ain't you?
Red Scare Dandy.
Notice she didn't say no.
I hope everybody has a great night. And take care, brush your baby hairs, and wear the cleanest of underwears. Okay, bye.
Oh no, she's trying to kill us now. Her kill switch is...